Malala mali aho eki pe malo lele atonga koto mo me mai ke programa e fefini ka programa na tonga World News pe wate programa e fefini ma pe ai pe pa mo ma toketa me tonga Dr. Ray Abraham, thank you, welcome Dr. Ray. Ka kimo ke tau hoko atu te tau kamata ke tau himi pe ko himi e fefini ko himi manako ia ai toketa e fefini te tau kamata kia I he fefini kimo ke tau hoko atu. welcome back. For those of you who are just tuning in and don't know about Dr. Ray, Dr. Ray is a neurologist and also a neurosurgeon in Egypt. He is also an herbalist and natural medicine in Tonga and Australia, and also the owner of the Genesis Clinic. And tonight, because he's also the expert when it comes to frequency therapy, I would like to welcome you, Dr. Ray, because we are going to do a show tonight on bioresonance devices. So I'll give it to you, Dr. Ray, and welcome from Tonga. And thank you for joining me tonight. And of course, we will always gonna have a show when we have the chance to come in and have a show. Thank you, Dr. Ray.
Thank you so much. First of all, I want to, when people buy bioresonance devices, sometimes you hear people say, oh, it's good. Sometimes people say it's bad. Because the end of the day, if you use the frequencies without no idea, now it will be under your luck. Uh, that's why I start to do some courses online through Zoom for people who want to understand frequencies and the science behind the frequencies. Um, Hopefully, if they join my course in Zoom, they will learn. I teach anatomy, physiology, ethology, histology, and also some chemistry, biochemistry, um, and microbiology too as well. And then study. I teach some physics because all this to understand the bioresonance or the frequencies or the waves, whatever the people try to call them. On nowadays, we have PMF, we have electromagnetic pulse, we have magnetic pulse, we have infrared, we have deep infrared, and we have negative ions, and we have what else we have? And we have the photon frequencies or the photon devices. All these devices under bioresonance devices, and each one of them they have a lot of brand, and they use different frequencies. When we talk about frequencies, um, our body made by cells, that everyone know that, but in fact before the cells we made of molecules. The molecules create our cells, so the molecules come together and create the cells, and then the group of cells similar to each other come together and form something called tissue. And then the group of tissue similar to each other come together and form organs, and a group of organs come together and form system, and then from system to system we have our body. So at the end our body create of molecules. um with my video, you can play the video about the bioresonance, the frequencies academy in millennium, or not
Uh,
ready?
uh, Let me check on that one, Dr. Ray, because I'm pretty sure it's on my list.
Way back, about the frequencies. um I was so lucky to start the frequencies in 2000. There's some approved from the FDA, some devices approved from the FDA, and some devices banned from the FDA, and some devices being suspended. Um, the understand of frequencies here and how we start. Um, We go back to 1963. Um, and I believe if it's even before 1963, and I guess it's ancient history, our ancient history, they use frequencies. If you go to meditation or yoga, yoga actually play with frequencies. If you go to the Chinese traditional medicine, they still work in they working in frequencies. When they put when they call it, sorry, the power line in your body, and how they connected to the universe power. So even the traditional medicine from ancient history, the ancient of China or Egypt or India, they are using frequencies, but I believe maybe they use it in another name we don't know right now. But even Chinese Okupansha nowadays, but I believe the frequencies from the beginning. When we talk about um, molecules, we talk about chemistry now or biochemistry. Each atom, they have electrons, and when the atom start to be lazy, now the atom lose electron. Same as our body, when we are sick, we start to lose frequencies when we are sick. So the bioresonance here, science, come with the source. How come or how can we get the losing electrons when we are sick to root it back so that will make the cell healthy? Um, is the video ready, Emilini? Melini? Hello?
Yeah, it will be ready in 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes to get it ready.
Okay.
Uh,
So that's how we start. Even when you go to do MRI or CT scan, they do by frequencies. If you go to the airport and you pass the door and the door scan you, it's scanned by frequencies. And if you have any metal, when you cross the door of the airport, you'll see like alarm and blinking because the frequencies from the metal, it will give this alarm and it will show. When we use the internet right now, I'm talking from Tonga, Emilini from America, and you guys hear us whatever you are, and we're using frequencies. I'll continue about this point after I introduce my academy ad to everyone all over the world.
okay.
Studying and recognize frequencies like an eye-opener for every other choice medicine. Also, will increase a new horizons for better life. In the commencing, everything's made up of molecules such as trees, air, water, cells. Then cells form human bodies. If you want to know the reason behind illness, search for the missing mineral or vitamin or diet or missing charges. Living a long, healthy life requires that we take a much better care of our bodies.
There you go. Dr. Ray, unmute yourself.
Thanks,
Okay, there you
Emilini. Okay, so we have everything start with the molecule. And before the ad, I was mentioned how we get the electrons. um active and in the atom, so the atom will not lose the electron. For people they don't like chemistry and physics, I will make it very short, sweet, and simple to them. When you have a water and you put it in the freezer, what will happen? It will froze. And
Right.
froze here, it's mean the matter change from liquid to solid. Here you can see now that the electrons start to lose. That's why the matter change. And if you get it outside from the fridge or from the freezer outside, you will see outside the glass a little bit like water, like bubbles, bubbles, bubbles cover all the water or the bottle. Then if you put it on the stove, you turn on the stove, that's we call it heat or energy. And now the water start to boil and now you can see the steam, another matter from the water. And if you keep the water in the bottom in the stove for a long time, the water will be disappear. But this water disappeared to where? Okay. We have when we do chemistry, we have a big law. We can't lose atom, but we can create atom.
Mm.
So when you change by put more energy, more heat to the water, there is no water in the pot, but the water is still there because we can't lose atom, as we can't lose your body too as well. By adding energy here, now more electrons come to the atom, and now it's disappear. When you hear about it, people talk about time traveler, they use frequencies. But
Mm.
till now, if you put yourself in high frequencies, you will be disappear. But we don't have, on the other hand, another device to bring all these disappear frequencies somewhere to get it from the other idea. Sorry, not other idea, other area to get your body there. So you can put yourself in high frequencies here and all your body will be disappear. But we don't have, on the other hand, a device or machine can take all this atom somewhere to get it there. But all the technology now, I'm talking in Tonga, you are in America, someone listen to us in everywhere. This is by frequencies. But the most amazing things about frequencies, there is one proton can be same time seen in Tonga and in America and India and China in the same time.
Really. Dr. A,
Yep.
before you go further here, I have a question for you because when you're talking, it's a strange language for me anyway. But my question, Dr. A, I know our topic tonight is bioresonance. Why, what is bioresonance and why is it important for the health? And why are we talking about it? How does it relate it to the health? Because you are a health, I mean, you are a doctor, and tonight our show is a health show. So can you explain that? What is bioresonance and how does it relate it to health?
Okay, bioresonance, it's we talk about all the devices use frequencies
Okay,
for health.
okay,
So when we talk about the MRI machine, the MRI it's actually bioresonance. We
okay,
talk about CT scan, it's bioresonance. If we talk about X-ray, it's bioresonance.
okay,
So bioresonance device being used to diagnose,
okay,
but they use high frequencies.
okay,
That's why we have like MRI, we have CT scan, we have X-ray, all these frequencies. Why important to talk about bioresonance to our health?
okay,
Um, we have EMG scan. This actually electro pulse go to your body by the doctor or by a specialist, not a doctor, by a radiologist or neurologist, to see what is your muscles respond to your nerve message to your muscles. Same as we use electromagnet pulse for people they have depression, for people they have paralyzed, facial paralyzed, people have nerve damage, people have muscles disorder. That's why we have different type of bioresonance device.
Mm.
Uh, the FDA approved some as a treatment, and I approve some as physiotherapist, and they still bended for approval. But in the meantime, there is a lot of bioresonance device being suspended from the FDA because of the terminology word uh, they being used wrongly.
Mm.
So for me, any device, bioresonance device, use frequencies. If it's not approved from the FDA, this device treat 1, 2, 3. So it's mean this device can treat 1, 2, 3. If it's approved from the FDA that this device can help, it's mean this device can help. If the device don't have any approval, that's mean for me I can say support or can whatever, but I can't use word treatment.
Okay. So speaking of
And
that, Dr. Ray, before you go,
yeah,
I wanted to kind of ask question and then we can go because I
well,
know some of the people are listening and may not understand
there's
what you
one thing I want to add here. That's
Sure.
why you will see some devices, they're not a medical devices.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. All
So
right. Ask your question now.
my question, because you are in Tonga, and I felt like many people don't understand what you have in Tonga. And I know you have some of these bioresonance devices in Tonga at your clinic. Can you explain some of those devices and are they FDA approval? And how are you using them to benefit the Tongan people with what you have right now in Tonga?
Okay. I have a device PEMF.
Okay.
This created by a group of scientists from Israel and America from
Okay.
NASA. It's been approved from the FDA since 1978, and this device been approved for treat 136 disease. The latest one approved from the FDA 2017 for treating brain cancer.
Wow.
Okay. I have another device called this device. They have negative ions, and
Mm,
the negative ions. Some companies they have the approval from the FDA. Negative ions here, when you use the negative ions, it goes through the bloodstream straight away to the bone marrow and then to the blood, and this will fix the area or to support the disease.
mm-hmm,
Usually, people use negative ions if they want to lose weight without any diet. And I have another one device electromagnet or this one we call muscles stimulation, and
mm,
this is approved by the FDA as a physiotherapist device for people with nerve damage or muscles disorder. We can use this device from the FDA, approve it as a physiotherapist device.
mm,
And I have another device, terahertz. They use a terahertz, and with the terahertz they use a heat therapy, and with the heat therapy they use infrared. So I
mm,
have the device. They have three frequencies, three different type of bioresonance devices in one device.
mm,
But this device, I think and I believe, it's under registration or under the approval from the FDA. But so far, This device is still under registration. So for me, I use it, um, and other people use this device too as well. But the understanding of terahertz here is back to the understanding of the bioresonance. When I came to Tonga in 2000, September 2018, I surprised that no one knows about this technology, and they call it new technology. And I surprised. I said we are in 2018, and he told me it's a new technology, and this technology been approved since 1978.
Yeah.
But anyhow, anyhow, my shirt and the people I saw so far, I use the technology on them. Um, they get well, because the understanding of the bioresonance and how you use the frequencies, and that's why one of the reason I wanna start, um, to do some
The online.
education or with people. Um, I will start from the Zoom, from Academy Online, and I will see how it's go. But it's not my technology because a lot of people here in Taiwan they call it like my technology. It's not my technology. It's all over the world. Um, but to understand this technology, you have to have a lot of things behind, like a medical background, at least a health background. You have to have a understanding of biotechnology and nanotechnology and the stem cells, which is I already have. So all these come together, and so far I help the people. I was aiming today to get some Tongan people. They live in America to give some testimony, but so far no one come.
But yeah, so far I think I'm still waiting. Seeing somebody come in, Dr. Ray. But let me come back here to you, Dr. Ray, because what I wanted to also ask Dr. Ray, uh, because the technology you have, it's not new. They, like you said, it's been approved by FDA. Some of them back in '78. I see that yours, whatever you have in Tonga, is way too advanced. The way I look at it for the people in Tonga. But my hoping with this program that we will raise awareness, for the people in Tonga to maybe look at it for maybe to educate themselves with what you have. And I know part of what you already designed is a online academy, and then we will be hopefully launch that in the June, I believe, or September. But this is going to be very good for the people of Tonga because I need them to understand what you have. You're not coming with some voodoo something to Tonga, but what happened with this technology and how our body designed, Dr. Ray. I really want you to talk about that because uh, I seen like miracles. Once you touch people with this technology, I kind of seen things happen like miracles. Okay, so and why is this happen so fast? You know, because I really want you to have the Tongan people understand the technology and how it related to the body and make things happen like for me like a miracle to me. For example, one of the lady that I know you uh, came to ask for your help, within 3 minutes, this lady talked, and everyone knew in America from the Thai community that she has not talked for 8 months. And then I witnessed this in my eyes. It took you 3 minutes, and the reason why I learning more and more about you, Dr. Ray. You not only one of the top five doctors in when it comes to frequency in the world, but you are the expertise on this one. So I kind of wanted you to explain how these things work and how why the body reacts so fast to this kind of thing in a short term. Because this lady have seen the top in America when it comes to medical, and none of them, let's say, it took 8 months. She has been seen like the top in medical specialist in America, but it took you 3 minutes to have this lady talk. And every time when I hear you say asking her to talk, Dr. Ray, for me, I just could not comprehend that part. So I wanted to explain that so Tongan people can understand how valuable you are in Tonga right now with what you have and how you can help the people of Tonga right now when it comes to their health.
Okay. I think I'm number one. I'll start from the last to the beginning. We are in a
Right.
small island, and everyone in the island they knows me. Okay, and I'm happy that everyone in the island they call me the last hope. So this the very last one, the the middle part here. I want to give you example. When we have the eruption and this guy he's climbed the coconut tree. Okay,
Yes.
for me, I found it not safety. It's not. It's I can put a lot. What about if he jump and something happen and he fall off? But he climbed the coconut.
Right.
Yeah, good luck or good on him. If I don't do what you do it, okay, that's mean why I put you down. I have to clap your hand for you, okay. But for me, I was sitting there when the tsunami is coming, and this guy climbed the coconut tree. And this time, I wish if I can climb the coconut tree, and who care about if I fall off or what, because the tsunami is coming to me, and I will die. See, so this is for me when I see someone. A lot of people they can't do what I'm doing, and this jealous straight away. They
Mm.
can't do what I'm doing because what I'm doing, as you said, it's miracles. Why it's miracles? Because I understand every subject in medicine,
Mm.
each single part of biotechnology and nanotechnology and the stem cells technology. All these come together, put it in the blender. I call my brain is a blender, and I tick, 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 tick with the chemistry, physics, biochemistry, and the uh, disease manifestation and anatomy and insertion, whatever all the names you can put, it's all come mixed together in one brain. Um, but again, my patient is my witness.
Witness. That's right.
So, so for me, I'm sitting, I'm set, and I have happy life. I have patient all over the world.
Hmm.
Okay. Um, some people they look at you and try to grab you down because they can't do what you doing.
Yes.
But
Mhm.
this in their dream,
Right.
because no one can say the coconut it's sandalwood. You can't
Right.
name anyone by different name.
Right.
Okay, so the end of the day, I'm so happy, and I have my phone everywhere. Okay, and whatever it's go, everyone. When you are success, a lot of people they are not success. Try to grab you down. Jesus, people put him down, and this is change that him Jesus. No, he's still Jesus.
Mm.
For me, I think for everyone come to my to my clinic, they can see the difference. This is number one, and number two, I think he can see the big line outside my clinic, which is now I try to make it very like organized because people wait from 5 a.m. outside my clinic. Okay,
Uh, I have
so
a question. I have a question online,
now I
Dr.
make
Ray.
it by what?
Somebody have a question coming to the show. I put it on the screen, so I don't know if you can read the question. Can you read it?
Yeah.
I'll read it for you. Uh,
So, Dr. Ray, are different type of devices for different body issue, or this is a device I have can do it all. This is a good question, and
Good
I love it.
question. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so far the top device can just like do half of the body issue, and the other half they fail. But guess what? This is not the end of the world,
Right.
because I'm designing a device will have everything from the hair to the toes, because I want to get some hair to me as well. So this device, what I'm creating right now,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I've been create this device for almost 7 years, and all the ideas in my brain, and I hope one day soon it will come to reality.
Right.
But for the time being, um, yes, not one device can solve a problem. Like for me, for people they have kidney failure, the best device for them it will be the negative ion or the PMF, not any other device of frequencies. Because I have this one patient, I use the terahertz, have kidney failure, and still the good thing still gave me the same reading, which is his kidney is not going down. But on the other hand, and I have a lot of patients with the PMF, they the kidneys activated and it support them. So for me, some devices yes, some devices no.
Okay.
Okay, but it's very good. That's why you have on the market right now. You have different type of devices.
Dr. A, we do have welcome, Lauman Pedelo. Um, ma- can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Okay, okay, Dr. A, come back. You can turn on your camera, can you?
If you want
Oh,
to talk to my camera, you should just go back in the house.
well, welcome to the show, Laumanu. Fafifia Opito ke Fanangat Kakoy. Um,
Yeah, I am. I'm glad. Uh, you know, we are on our way. Is it okay? Because
yes,
we are driving from San Mateo to back to Castro Valley.
uh, we can see you. We can see you now.
Oh,
You can,
okay.
yeah, can go. Welcome, Dr. Ray. Laumanu Pedelo on the line.
Welcome, Malolele.
Malolele fefe haki.
Oh, Saipe Malo, Dr. Ray. I'll move to another seat so that I
Sure,
can get clearer.
right.
Here, sit
Uh,
here.
and I would like you to ask any question to Dr. Ray. So, uh, and you think it might be help for the people in Tonga? So, mm.
Iyo, ay ko nga about me or
In general, getting away, or yeah, or
in
anything,
general.
yeah,
Yeah,
getting out, ganito nga eh.
I just
Mm,
came about 3 months now from Tonga, but I remember last year that we put on an announcement about you saying that you are not a real, you don't have any license in Tonga. And I was worried about it because I don't know whether you know, I came to you at one time that was in 2019, and you examined me, and then I know that you told me I will get my pills later, and then I didn't follow it up, and that was all I knew about you. And when I came here, when I saw the news, I was sad because I know that you are doing a good work for the people of Tonga. But again, I didn't have a chance to follow up all those stories about that because there were other things that we took care of. But when I came here, I knew that you are working with these people, with Emeline, and you have healed a lot of people here that connects with Emeline, not only in Seattle, but also here in California. Then I was glad. And I know I have my my siblings uh, are old. I'm the youngest, but most of them have ailments. My eldest brother is 90. He turned 90 last month, and I'm the youngest. I turned 69 last month too. So the rest of my brothers here, there are four of them and two sisters. They are all old and over 70. So we have certain ailments, but mainly I think it has something to do with the food here and the way of life and changes that happens. But they live here. It's only me that lives in Tonga.
Mm.
So um, my brothers, I am here in my nephew's house. He he is still under hospital supervision. He was treated for leukemia. He was in hospital for about 2 months, and they discharged him. But he was in the rehab for about 3 weeks now. And when I saw him, he is better, but I know that the chemical medicine is affecting him. He's kind of weak, but he is to go to the hospital tomorrow. He will be there for about 3 days, and they do examinations. But I told him, when you are done with all those, I think it will be good if one day you will talk to Dr. Ray. I think he knows a lot of things about natural medicine, and he showed me a book about it. And although he hasn't met you, but I think he has heard about your work. So, other than my other brothers that you talk to with his wife, where we are going to now in Castro Valley, I think my I I was told I was diagnosed by a doctor in Tonga. They took off a sample from my breast and they told me that I have cancer. But I've been having this for how many years now, and it's just you know the the lumps in my breast. I drink some natural medicine, and uh, and I believe that I will be better and I will be healed from natural medicine. Although I don't have most of the medicine that I used to drink in Tonga here in the US. Yes, I think I will be returning home in September, October. But I am taking a lot of herbal tea. That's the only thing that I can do here in the United States. Plus, I have had problems with my arthritis. Whenever I eat something like cheese and salty food, which I try to avoid most of the time. Then when I was in Tonga, I lost a lot of weight. I think because of the way I ate, because I only ate things that didn't have any salt in, and I think I sometimes I felt weak, and I had to drink some what do you call it, moringa medicine when I came here to the States, and I felt stronger. But even now, I remember when I came, I talked to you about my sinus. You diagnosed me, and you had this kind of a device. I don't remember what, but it tested all the internal organs, and the device told me that there was nothing wrong with my internal organs. But I haven't. The last time I went to the doctor to test my um, kidney, and I've never received, that was during COVID, and I did receive my results. So I just read the things like the symptoms that you have if your kidney is having troubles and all these things. Then I just thought maybe this is part of why I am having this problem. But I think it's just my speculation. I needed to go again and have a complete check, medical check, just to see what is happening with me. But at the moment, I think generally I just feel kind of weak and aches when, like in my joints, when I eat food like crustaceans. That's the food that makes my joints swell. I think that is all that I can say now.
Yeah.
And I
Thanks
get to use
for
my,
your.
sorry, Dr. Ray. I get I think I'm beginning to have Alzheimer because I am forgetful. My mind is so sharp, I can remember things well, but now it takes about maybe a minute or more than that to remember names and things that I used to just do it in a second.
Well, I tell you what. For all, thanks for what you've been saying and for your sharing. But it's my honor for me when you said you can't remember names that you still remember my name. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ray.
Now, I want to start from for for the one you have the leukemia. I want to see the blood test and the trauma marker test, um, and what happened and before and after the chemotherapy or radiation, whatever is being taken. Okay, then I will give my idea what we can do. Okay,
Yes, yes,
for people
yes.
who have cancer,
I think
I so far I saw above maybe like 9,000 something. I don't have the record in front of my eye, but a lot. I saw a lot of patients with different type of cancer. So
mm,
for me, I want to see his blood results
yes,
before and after. Okay, especially the
yes,
count between the red blood cells and the white blood cells. This is the main thing for me. I want
yes.
to know the difference between before he start the therapy, radiation or chemotherapy, and after. What
We
the
already,
ratio between the red blood cells
yeah,
and
we
the white
already
blood
took
cells.
that. Okay,
Yeah. So if we good, if you can get everything and he can send it to me. This is number one. For
okay.
number two, I believe if the Tongan doctors they have the facilities that overseas doctor have, okay, everything will be changed because I believe that the Tongan doctor they are very smart doctor, but
Mm,
the facilities is less. And I believe if any doctor overseas come here, I'm telling you, within maybe less than 2 months, he will leave because they embed or they depend on their facilities they have. So for
mm,
me, I don't like, or this is my personality, and that's the code of conduct and ethics as practitioners. Do not put any practitioners down.
yes, you are
So
right.
for me, when the practitioners put the other practitioners down to make themselves smart, they are not a doctor and even they not follow any practitioner code or ethics. So they, for me, when people they not ethics or they don't have the ethical way, that's for me, I can't be non-ethic as the non-ethic. I follow my role. And even Jesus said, if your light became a dark, how the dark will be outside.
Mm,
Okay. So I believe if they have the facilities here to give the better diagnose, okay, they will be the
mm,
best. because they are the best. Okay,
You are
so
talking
this is
in, sorry, Dr. Ray, if the facilities are made available, how much you know, do you think estimates
well,
the value?
I tell you
Millions?
what, this I think will be the Minister of Health. They can, I think he have this type of thought or this type of value because you need at least like couple of dialysis machine here. You need MRI because I heard a lot.
Yes, yes,
Sometimes the CT scan is broken, MRI is broken,
you
the
are
blood
right.
test is sending to
Absolutely.
overseas, and the result never come back. You know, so we need the facilities here to have a lab can do everything here in Tonga. Okay, this
Mhm.
is costly. All right. And for me, for the
Absolutely.
people stay on Facebook 24/7, fight, 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 fight for nothing. Okay. The
Mm.
end of the day, they pay the price if they get sick. For
Yeah.
me, if you spend like $10, 10 baanga to get a card to put your internet and you swear to the other people, it will be much better if you take these $10, donate it to the hospital, to the minister of health. The end of the day, $10 plus $10, as much as you sick, you will have something in the hospital can help you. But people, they just go spend too much on the internet, credit, okay, for
Yes.
nothing. If you do something good, the whole country will get the benefit. For me, yes, it's very costly. But I think the one they can answer this question and they have the plan for it. That's the Minister of Health, is not me or not any other doctor in town.
Oh, and I mean,
What happened? I can't hear you.
Uh, no, Manu,
okay.
I hear telephony. Okay, we can hear you.
It's just,
Your phone is static, right?
oh, I think it's hello?
Yeah, we can hear her. Uh,
Give me a second. I'm sorry.
sure. Okay, for who's the person kind of who asked to talk to me, Dr. Ray? Just send us a message and we'll communicate you to Dr. Ray. Uh,
We'll try again. Eh? We'll try again. I'll turn it off
yeah,
and then retry.
yeah, you can call back. Yes. They will try to call back Dr. Ray.
So for me here, yeah. So for me here, if you understand what you're doing and you have your reference, okay, this is the
Mm,
much better than you don't understand what are you doing and you don't have reference.
right.
I always
Mm,
have my reference. I follow my ethics. I follow the code of conduct, and
mhm,
I'm very strict with it.
right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um, that's why I all over the world I have my online patient.
right.
Okay,
Yes.
and I have a lot of people. Um, when you are good, you are good. Okay, and still, when I was in Egypt, people call me the last hope doctor.
Mm,
When I come to Tonga, they still call me the last hope.
let's
When
hope that.
people overseas, they call me the last hope too.
No, thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Malo.
They were. Okay.
Uh,
Someone.
sorry about that.
Go ahead. Yeah, Fehui ki Nengawi Tonga Moyang Tokon ki Kakai. Any wanted to uh ask him that question?
Yeah, from the last time they the Ministry of Health gave out that announcement, did it affect your
Oh,
work?
yeah, wait. Can I tell you something here
Yes.
before you continue? Because this is a fact, and when I'm talking about facts.
Okay.
She wanted to
Thank you.
ask the
Because the
question, Dr.
election, wait. Because the election, so Everyone knows my father-in-law, so the people start for the election to accuse me. This is number one. Number two, the previous one, she know exactly what I did for her husband. Okay, when her husband come to my clinic and he was have a stroke and now he back to work.
Who is that?
Okay. The previous minister of health. So before
Oh, I
you
see.
jump and talk, everyone knows exactly what I did for her husband when I bring him back to work, enjoy his life after a stroke. Okay, so everyone knows who I am and I have my details. Okay, I'm not showing before because of respect, but if this issue will come next every time, I will talk. Okay, number three, when I did the TV show about the COVID, okay, what I said before there, it's happening till now, which is I'm right because I have my reference.
Mhm.
Okay, for people in their time, they following the TV. Sorry, the news and CNN and Dr. Google, but I'm not a
Mhm.
Dr. Google.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm very strict. What I explained before on the TV, you know what? What I explained on the TV, I explained on the internet.
Oh,
While you or anyone put any information about COVID, the Facebook will take it off. Yes,
Yes.
I never saw
but
that.
our show till now is not being taken off because when I talk about reference from the World Health
Mhm.
Organization, and I have my certificate from the World Health Organization.
Mhm.
Till now, our show about COVID is not 1 second being taken off because everything is under record. What I tell on the internet, what I said on the TV, I did say nothing wrong. And guess what? The person he wrote what she put, she even never watched my video. Can you imagine that? She
Hmm.
never watched the TV show. But because the
Mhm.
opposition told her to put this, she put it, which is now, for my mercy, I didn't take her to the court. I just forgave, as Jesus asked us to forgive each other.
Thank
See,
you.
this is my kindness. So it's clear now. So if
Just
everyone
for
can send her this
information.
video or to the previous one, no one can deny what I'm saying because what I'm saying is truth and the truth will go for a long time. Clear?
Yes.
So for the
Uh,
people they try to put me down, I forgive them, which is I have right to clean them up, but I forgave because the end of the day, I am who I am, never change. I'm very strong Christian belief. And if I pray, I said, God forgive me as I forgive others.
Thank
So
you.
I will not lie in my prayer.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I
Yes.
think one of your relatives in America, he was have Parkinson's. Yeah.
Yes. That's my
Yes, that's the
brother.
brother. Hmm.
Can you tell everyone what happened to him after I talked to his wife?
Yes.
What happened to him?
He stood
Can you
up
say it what happened? Yeah.
and he just stood up by himself. And he can speak better now, improving after every treatment.
Good. All right. Perfect.
Mm.
Perfect. How long he can't do this by himself? How many years ago?
Because I don't live here, I could tell me fair um, almost 10, I think. Yeah, about 10 years
Okay.
ago.
10 years ago. And it just took me what? Three treatment or two treatment? One
Yes,
treatment? Who is
yes.
real? Who is real? Who is real?
Yes, I
Can you
believe
answer
you
this question? Who is real?
100%.
And you know what? We
You,
are in a small island. We are in
yes,
a small island.
yes.
Why people come to me? because we are in a small island.
No.
You got it?
Yes.
So for me, my patient is my witness. Work and let the people see your hand work and give glory to God. I never get glory to myself. But because you are here, okay, I'm 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 working to finish up my own device. This device, I've been working this device 7 years ago till now.
Mm.
But once I finish, will be the top of the top of the top bioresonance device in the world.
Wow.
Because what? I'm real. Okay. If you are
Thank you,
real
Dr. Ray.
and if you are good, okay, patient, whatever they are. You know, I don't know if you know this one. She's a Tongan American from Seattle. She have a stroke and she's been for 8 months. She can't say one word. And after 3 minutes of my treatment, she talked.
Yes. And
And
Yes,
we
Stella.
was waiting for her to come to
yeah,
our show tonight.
yeah. And
Okay.
I'm hoping that she come to the
And
show
this one
tonight.
she's been saying, this one she's been follow up with the top of the top doctor in America. But guess what? I'm a top two as well. I'm a top five doctors in the world for biorism. So it's not because where you are and where I am, okay, that's mean I'm bad. No, I love Tonga. Even after the eruption, I love Tonga. I can go to anywhere in the world, okay? And you know what?
Thank you.
I do consultation online um, with the practitioner online in America. So I've been accepted there and I do the online consultation in America. So at the end of the day, I'm real because I'm talking to you. But
Mm,
when I do the frequencies,
I understand.
maybe one day I will create a device to take me from Tonga to America less than 1 second. Maybe. We call it a time travel.
Okay. Okay, Dr. Ray. Uh, Go ahead, Laman. Mhm.
Okay. That is really great, Dr. Ray. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Beck. Go ahead.
Oh,
Go
oh,
ahead.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
satisfied. Yeah, I just wanted to know the reaction of your patients and the people coming to your clinic, and now you have explained everything that happened to you during this time that I missed out on all the things that I should have followed because I had other things to do. But I'm very grateful, and I thank you for all the work that you have done because I always remember you, and I know that, like what you said, you are real, in earnest. You've been doing your work in good faith. God has blessed you, and hope to continue your good work to the people of Tonga, not only in Tonga, but those who have spread outside of Tonga, especially here in America. I think that is all I was concerned about. I just wanted to know what is happening to you now, and I know
I tell you
your
what,
father-in-law was. We were almost at the same class. I think I don't know whether he's 68 or 69, but we were classmates at Tonga High School. In
Mm.
high school. Mm. So I have a great respect for him, and I know his daughter, your wife, and I think they are helping you a lot, and thank you, Dr. Ray, for everything that you are doing for the people of Tonga, especially Meline, who is your partner in the States, and I know she's trying to help the Tongans, and I know we need to spread the word. I told her that I want to interview her, but I'll have to to set up my Zoom link first, and then just find out small technological things that I need to set up. before I talk with her, so that I can send it home. And I'm trying now to, because sometimes if I do that, maybe they will ask me for sponsorship, but I'll try to find a way where I can fit in um, what we are going to talk about, so that it will be for the good of the people. And generally, we have programs, I think, that can be that we can fit in any any interview with her, and then maybe if I come over, I think I should have an interview with you in Tonga. If I come in September or October, then I should follow this up so that we can talk and explain to people what is going on, so that those who do not know you yet, they should be told of your good work in Tonga. And I think, like what you told me, that the Ministry of Health needs sophisticated um, facilities, and I know you are very right. We think that Tonga can can forget some of the things that are not really required. They should look first at the health of the people, and I think it should be a priority that they should
Look, I
realize. I
tell
don't
you what,
know whether they will
I tell you what.
want.
We
Pardon?
are lucky in Tonga. We are lucky in Tonga. We have Dr. Sai, the Minister of Health, and I think everyone can see
Yes,
a lot of the
and he
change so
supports
far.
you.
Yes, he's a very good. He's a very very
That
good.
is really great.
Um, and
Okay,
again,
and I'm sure
every
if you
doctor
talk
in
with him
Tonga,
about those
they are
things,
very good
he
too.
can push it.
What?
I mean, if you talk with him about your idea of the failures and what Tonga needs now, then maybe he can push it to
Look,
Parliament. And
I tell you what, I tell you what. Tongan, they know what Tongan need much better than anyone.
yes,
I'm
Yes,
Balani, okay,
yes,
mm.
and for
it's so
me,
true.
Tongan, they know Tongan more than any Balani. It doesn't matter how many years he is pay, but the Tongan is very okay.
Yeah,
So this I'm not part of this because at the end of the day they are Tongan
I
to Tongan.
know.
Yes, I'm a Tongan now. I have my Tongan nationality
Yes.
to my Australian nationality, to my Egyptian nationality,
Oh,
and I'm so proud of the three nationality so far.
oh,
Mm.
that's
But the
great.
end of the day, the end of the day, I have my view and I have my dream and I work for it.
Great.
Um, the end of
And
the
now
day,
you have the full
this
support
is
of the
make me
Minister of
happy.
Health.
You know what make me
Mm.
happy when I see a person who's been like how many years everyone lost hope on him, and now they can see the change. When I
Yes,
see patient being suffered and he back to life. When I see patient, they cry and they already open the cemetery waiting for the time he will die
Mm.
and back to life. This is my job. This is my job,
Mm.
and that make my life happy. Because I tell you what, you and I, Emelini, everyone will stand, and God will ask us what you did with your knowledge, with the qualification you have. Okay, are you help the
Correct.
people or you destroy the people? So at the end
Yes.
of the day, okay, my treasure is not on the earth, my treasure in the heaven.
Mm.
You know, when the
Thank you,
tsunami come,
Dr. Ray.
when the tsunami come, when the eruption happen, I just send my message to my mom, to my sisters. I told them, maybe this will be the last message you hear from you guys, from me. But this, if something happened, that's mean this the time I've been work hard all my life to meet my Lord Jesus and enjoying the heaven. Because all my life, I work hard for my treasure in the heaven. When people
That's a great
they
message.
get healed, when people
yes,
get healed, if you are in my clinic, I always when they come to thank me, I said, thanks God, not me. So I always give the glory to God. and I work
Thank you.
hard for my treasure in the heaven. Okay, because as a
Thank you,
Christian,
Dr. Ray.
as a Christian, we have a code of conduct because we called our Father who art in heaven. So our
Right.
Father is Jesus, and because we are the Son of God, we are the sons of God. So we have to follow our life as the son of God or you are daughter of God. This is your code of conduct and ethic. So for
Correct.
me, I don't have time for evil or anyone place because the end of the day, I'm the son of God. I'm the son of Jesus.
Absolutely.
Okay. So this is what I'm doing. So I don't scare of death or eruption or tsunami. Well, no, no, no. I was sitting there. I sent this message. I said to my mom, I will meet you in the heaven and we celebrate all together. And don't cry if something happened to me because I'm in the heaven, which is mean you brought me in a right way. And that's
Amen.
it. And
Amen.
after the eruption, I'm still alive. And I talk to them. They are so happy that I'm still alive. So,
Ah,
but the
thank
end of
you.
the day,
Bless you.
the end of the day, you must every time to be ready because for me, I don't know when my
Sure.
life will be end. But I believe when my life ends, it's mean my service is finished on the earth to enjoy my treasure on the heaven.
Thank you.
Amen to that.
That is
Uh,
superb.
Laumanu, I think, Dr. Ray, I want to mention something to Laumanu. I think the part of the problem in Tonga, I think it's the people just lack of the knowledge to know what he's doing. But
Yeah.
part of it that he's working on right now, he's creating an online university. We'll be launching in September. We've been working on that
Mm.
one. Is to educate the people on this resonance devices. So I think if we just learn more and more about the what he's doing for Tonga, I believe people will more appreciate what he does for Tonga. You know,
Yes.
yes.
They need.
So
You need to create that awareness kind of
yes,
program
we need to
where people,
exactly,
yes, they need to be aware of what he's doing and appreciate what
exactly.
he is
Yeah.
doing.
I
And I
Mhm.
tell
think,
you what, I tell you what, my money, um, my charity or my achievement from the day when I arrived to Tonga on the 18th of September 2018 till now, I saw 6,203 patients.
wow,
Okay, it's a
that's a great number.
success because the end of the day, my patients when they heal, they go and tell the family and the neighbors and the church, and they come to me.
Mm.
Let the people
Mm.
see your right work, see your light, and no one
Mm.
in Matthew, when Jesus said, "No one put the light and cover it." Okay, when you are
Mhm.
the light in the top of the mountain, everyone
Yes.
can see it. So for
And
me, it's a
Dr. Ray,
great
and
uh, number of patients I saw so far, and all of them,
Wow, that's a
I consider
great
them my
number.
family.
And
I,
Dr.
I, I
Ray, how
just,
many percentage of that people that already lost hope from the hospital and came
yes.
to you? Because I know you have some kind of percentage of how many of those patients uh, have no hope.
79%,
79.
79,
That's huge. That is so huge.
79%
Okay.
Mm.
79% were all people
of the
were like,
6,203
Who gave up
patients.
hope? And the doctor, I mean, the hospital couldn't do anything more about them. You healed
yes,
Yes,
them.
I
Mm.
yes,
have the
That's a
record.
great
I have the
percentage.
record.
I
yes.
just learned today that, like that, Lala.
Uh,
I don't know whether you are aware of it, Emily, but somebody told me whose sister is in Tonga now. She suffered a stroke just before I came, and
oh,
they said that Dr. Ray is treating her, and she has improved her speech, and she can walk now with a few assistance, but She's getting
Wow.
there. She is
Mm.
making it. But Laite Vailala was completely uh, unable to walk for months,
Wow.
maybe over a year. And I
Mm.
didn't know who healed her. I just learned
Wow.
today that it was Dr. Ray who healed her. And she is now a manager of the soccer team, of the football, the women's football team in Tonga. I think they are touring other parts of the world, of the Pacific or Australia, New Zealand.
Mm.
But she is completely healed. I was
Wow.
surprised. I didn't know because she is my relative. I went to visit her at one time, and I prayed with her and I prayed for her, and I told her, just don't lose hope. But I didn't know that at that time. I think she didn't find a Dr. Ray, but later on. She was treated by Dr. Ray, and now she's a complete being.
Yeah, and did you hear that, Dr. Ray? So that's a testimony from one of your patients in Tonga. Um, it's her relative uh, who suffered a stroke. That's a
No,
great
it
testimony,
wasn't a stroke.
Dr. Ray. How?
Wasn't a stroke. Wasn't a stroke.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
That's what he's
Uh,
being told.
there are two
That's what
different
he's
people.
being
The
told.
first one is Laite, who just who just became an invalid and wasn't able to stand or move.
mm,
She couldn't even sit up on her bed or on a chair, and she laid there
uh,
for quite helpless.
mm,
Yes, and
uh,
what we did was she went from one, Tongan medicine doctors, from one to another. And then I suddenly saw her at church, but I never asked her who healed you. But she continued from day to day coming to church with support, and then finally now she is a free woman, very healthy.
uh,
And the other one who suffered the stroke, I think is being treated now. She is Anna.
Ah, I know her.
Is
Yes.
Anna
She's
Fetu
still
Aho.
coming. She's still coming to my clinic here once a
Yes,
week.
I think you are treating her. That's it. She is the one that
Yeah.
is improving. Her sister. I talked with her sister today, and she
Mm.
told me her story plus Lighty's story.
this is amazing, and this, what I really appreciate of right now, Laumanu. Tonga have no idea what technology you guys already have with Dr.
Yes.
Ray's clinic. It's very important that we raise the awareness because, we should be grateful to God that we have this doctor in Tonga with us. And I tell you, the day one I met Dr. Ray, I knew he's a blessing for Tonga. And
But
I told
Mm.
can
him
I say
the reason
something here?
to put him
Can
in
I
Tonga.
say something here? Because
Yes, Dr.
I
Ray.
have I have patient from now 34 countries all over the world. And now I've been like
Wow.
sleeping like maybe 2 hours, and then I wake, I have consultation, then I sleep, then I have another consultation. So I
Oh my
try
God.
to make it like reasonable because we have different time. Okay. So I try
Mm.
now to organize everything so I can have at least much relax so I can continue. So
Mm. You are
for
such
me,
a
what God,
blessing.
yeah. Um, so far, thanks God, and I just like pay attention now for my device for my university, and also I have a meeting with one of the company devices to be the medical advisor of the device all over the
Mm.
world.
Mm.
So so far I'm so busy. If the company I settled the agreement with the company to be the medical advisor for the device, so that will be another busy too as well. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see how it go.
Mm.
We
I think
appreciate,
we
we
should
really
be grateful
appreciate it, Dr. Ray.
for technology, that we are able to talk to each other
But I
and
tell you what,
spread the word.
even a global company ask me to be part of the medical advisor of
Mm-hmm.
their advice, you can see who I am.
Yeah. And
Yes.
Lamanu, from day one, I met Dr. Ray. This program that we've been running for over a year now, we have been promoting him because I knew Tonga needed him because I came from Tonga myself.
Mm.
I grew up in the island. I know how important natural medicine to all of us.
Yes.
I grew up
Yes.
with a mother who have a little medicine notebook, and I live on that before I left the island, and I'm always healthy. I never end up in the hospital or anything, but at the same time, I wanted to support his work because I knew Tonga need his work. Even though Tonga don't understand him yet,
Yes.
but one day they're going to all appreciate him, and that's why we continue this program because we wanted to
Yes.
raise awareness for Tonga, and hopefully we'll get Tonga to really recognize him and accept him, to be part of the
Yes.
the health. You know,
I told you, can I say something?
sure, go
I
ahead,
don't
Dr.
need
Ren.
headache.
Yes, definitely.
I'm happy. I'm happy for what I'm doing so far.
Yes.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. If you have headache, you take Panadolo. Yeah. So
Mm.
I already took Panadolo, and thanks God I quit myself from this headache. So I don't need this headache anymore. Okay. I look, I told you what I told you what I have my name and I have my records, and money. So
Mhm.
far,
Yes.
I saw 100,009 patients, 832 patients all over the world.
Mm.
1,000,
Mm.
109,000.
That's a big burden for you.
Yes.
Okay. So for me, I don't have time for arguments. I don't have time
Yes.
for headache. I
You are
save my
right.
time for my patient. They seek my advice, and for
Mm-hmm.
me, this is the great time I can spend. But any time to spend for headache or argument or any of stupid things, I don't have time because
Mm.
my time is actually converted to my sleeping time and to help people they seek my help all over the world.
Yes.
Mm.
This is the most important thing. So
Yes.
for me, I don't need any headache from anywhere because I compare. Like I tell you what, this lady from Georgia,
Wow.
she's been in car accident in America. She's from Jamaican American. She heard about
Mm.
me from one of my patient from England, and
Wow.
my patient from England, her roots from Jamaican. And when she visited the state, she told her about me. And this lady called me through WhatsApp. She's been in a car accident in 1993 and
Mm.
end up now she's in a wheelchair. She's been diagnosed by three neurologists in America that she has MS, which is for
Mm.
me. I'm like Thomas. I want to put my finger where the nail so I can believe. So I asked her to send me all the scan, MRI, whatever from the injury till now. Okay, she sent me above 1,000 different type of scan reports done from 1993 to 2022.
Turn it off.
And I told her give me a time, and thanks God I found time on my day, and I go through all her paperwork. Then I told her, you don't have an MS. I've
Mm.
been in 23 countries in MS society and community, and I know exactly what is MS. So I told her what she disease she had, and that's appear on the MRI after the surgery done to her back in 1993, and now she's been. I gave her the treatment and three
Mm.
treatment. She's in America. She's in Georgia. I'm here in Tonga, and guess what? She stand up from the wheelchair and her hand
Wow.
was stiff next to her body, and now she start to move her hand. She was crying. She
Oh.
was crying. I have her show. She came to my show yesterday, and she said, and when my friend introduced me to this angel, so people from overseas even they call me an angel, but I
They
respond to
call
her,
you an
I'm
angel.
human. Yeah, but see, I tell you what, it's not because you're in America, okay, with all my respect, okay, but I have my own respect because I respect my medicine and my medical certificate, okay.
Mm.
um
Yeah.
so the end of the day, I told her, leave the disease to me, it's my problem, and your problem to enjoy your life. And that's what she said. When I met Dr. Ray, he told me, leave the disease is my problem, and your problem to enjoy your life. And this is the
Good.
first time for her to hear this from any doctor in her life. And she said she's been like, she visited over 400 neurologists in America, and nothing happened to her. And it just took me
Mm.
3 days for her to be able to move her fingers, because before she can't move her fingers. Now she's moving her fingers, she moving her arm, and
Oh.
she standing. After 1993, she's in a wheelchair since 2022 till
Now,
she met me. Okay, so for me, I have time and I have passion for my patient, but I don't have time for stupid argument.
Yes, you are
Uh,
right.
because
Yes.
for me, I tell you what, when I, like for example, when I saw a patient overseas, they pay me by US dollar. Okay,
Mhm.
so at the end of the day, I am making money, but I'm helping people.
Yes, I
mm,
Okay,
know. Yes.
yeah.
so
You
for
have
me,
every
I
right.
have time for my patient, but I don't have time for other stupid things, and I call it stupid thing.
Amen to
Okay,
that.
alrighty.
Yes.
Yes, Dr. Ray.
Okay,
Yes.
Any final word,
so
Lamani?
Emeline.
Because our time is
Yes.
up. Yes,
Yes, I know. In my phone, I'm using my phone on the
sure,
van. It's almost out. But I really
sure.
need to. I want to talk to you again when you have time. Like
Yes.
I will be trying to set up for our interview, because if we do it in Tongan, I know Dr. Ray that Emeline can relate everything that you do in Tongan to the people of Tonga. And then if I have time, I can interview you. It's not that I have time. When you have time available, I think if I can't do it while I'm here, then when I come over to Tonga, if I come over in September or October, because I have other things that I'm thinking of, then
okay, I tell you what, it's
we
good
can
if you
follow it
give
up.
me. I tell you what, it's good if you give me like 2 weeks,
Hmm.
so I can put it in my booking time, because I'm
Okay.
telling you, I have from everywhere. Like sometimes
Oh,
I
I
wake
know.
up
Yes.
because I have consultation like 2 a.m. Sometimes I have consultation 3 a.m. Sometimes
Right.
people call me for emergency from overseas.
Hmm.
So it's good if you give me a time so I can put it on in
Oh,
my
that's
booking.
great. We will
Because
talk
I
with
tell you what,
Emeline, and then she can
before,
let
what
you know.
happened before? What happened before? When I go to my clinic, I saw people standing outside my clinic like from 5 a.m.
I
And maybe
know.
they can see me and 5 p.m. or 6 p.m., which is
I know
now
because I
I
came to you.
educate them. I
Yeah,
educate
when I
them
came
just
to you,
to
it was your
call.
girls that allowed me to come to you before 8, because that day's schedule was full. So that's how I came and saw you that day, because they knew me, so they gave me time. But I know how busy you are. But
Yeah.
it will
So
be good when I
what
am
I
ready. After we talk with
yeah,
Emeline, then we will talk and let her
yeah.
schedule a time with you to see
Because now look, I
what
tell you
is the
what, now when
best
you
time.
come to my clinic, you come in your time. So you
Yeah,
found your time is ready
yes, you are
for
right.
the treatment and consultation. But before, oh
Yes,
my gosh, but now the people understand my way. It's not like you
okay.
come straight like this.
Yes, you are right.
Oh,
I know it, because I was one
thanks.
of them.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
yeah, I'm very grateful to you, Dr. Ray. I wish we were talking for the whole night, but
Yeah.
it's okay. We will catch up.
And I'm so
Yeah.
grateful, Laumana, that you have the time to join us tonight. We appreciate your time. And it's always a blessing to hear your voice. Uh, you know,
Mhm.
growing up in Tonga,
Yeah.
and learn more and more about how our country, and I'm here trying to help the people back in Tonga because part of how, kay offer peki Tonga, eh?
Yeah.
Uh,
And I am grateful to you, Ameline, because like when you told me, I know who your parents are, your siblings, and all that family that you have, and I know you have done a lot. You have done your education, your research into these things, so that you can link us with Dr. Ray, and I think it's a blessing for the people of Tonga. And I
yes,
thank you and hope to talk with you when we have available time, when you
yes.
have your
Definitely will make
schedule.
the time for you, eh? Malo
Okay.
to, eh?
Yeah.
Ofalaya to, eh?
Ofalang
Okay.
yatu,
Okay.
ofatu Dr.
Thank
Ray,
you.
Bye.
iyo
Yeah.
ofate
Okay.
Meline,
Okay.
iyo mopoulia.
Yes, good night.
Good night.
Uh, Dr. Ray, I guess Dr. Ray's dropped off already. Kape nga tanga, ito programa FF ini. Beko Emeline fa amunite, kamu host at FF ini. Fa malo lahit ya ko laman pedelo, o lava ma FF ini, kita programa, and good night, eh? And thank you, Dr. Ray, for joining us. Good night. We'll talk to you again soon, eh? Ngahi pa. Kanonga.
Na etu kukilangi Lotu piao lau kau aki O tua motonga kohoku tofia O unaki he loto kotoa Lotu mai Lotu mai Tonga kotoa pe Lotu mai Na etu kukilangi Lotu piao lau kau aki O tua motonga kohoku tofia O unaki he loto kotoa Lotu mai Lotu mai Tonga kotoa pe Lotu mai
Peka lava lele tau programa ki whewhini, ka oi Melina whaamini te, ka mo host a te he whewhini, malo mo mea mai, pa toa whai ki atu, pe o na ngalo ke mo subscribe mai ke mo YouTube channel, ai ka Tonga World News, mo mea, have a good night.